And I believe the future, 20% of vehicles are going to be autonomous. And that's why I think Tesla's going to play a huge role there.
Dan Ives, welcome to the business.
Great to be here.
You're typically a Tesla bull. Given Tesla's result this quarter, are you still one?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think this is really the beginning of the AI future at Tesla. Look, it's all about autonomous and robotics for Tesla. I think that's really the key focus for investors. And I thought it was a step forward this quarter, especially on the conference call.
Elon Musk's involvement in politics has clearly damaged the brand, though, and we're seeing deliveries down again. They might not even meet their annual target.
Yeah, look, brand issues have been there. I mean, we talk about politics. It's a lose-lose situation for Musk, but I feel like he's turned the corner. He's more of a wartime CEO now, trying to take this in terms of the AI direction. And I think that's what investors want to see. But politics is not something you want to see as part of Tesla.
One analyst described it as though no one wants to buy Tesla's products anymore as an elephant in the room.
Look, I mean, I would disagree with that. And look, and I get it, in terms of some that definitely are negative on Musk and Tesla, but the future is about autonomous and it's about robotics. And I believe in AI, the two biggest winners will be Tesla and Nvidia.
And are you basing that just purely on what Elon Musk is saying or what's already happened at the company?
Look, it's just 25 years covering tech, right? I mean, I've been, with every major tech CEO, in the world. I believe Musk understands AI outside of Jensen and Nadella from Microsoft as good as anyone out there. And when it comes to true AI, true autonomous, I believe Tesla's going to get there. And I believe the future, 20% of vehicles are going to be autonomous. And that's why I think Tesla's going to play a huge role there.
Today, Elon Musk told investors there's going to be a rough few quarters ahead. If you're right, does that mean this is a buying opportunity?
Clearly, it's going to be a rough few quarters in terms of demand. And we saw that, this quarter was okay, but not great. But if you're buying the story, you're buying it for the AI future. You don't own it for the next quarter or two. And I think they've turned the corner. And I believe the autonomous valuation is worth $1 trillion alone to the Tesla story. And that's really our bullishness.
And in terms of that bullishness, where do you see the share price going? At the moment, it's $332 a share.
I think this is going to be a $500 stock in a year.
Well, Tesla was sold down in aftermarket trade, but Alphabet rallied on its results.
Yeah, revolution's here. We think there's a tech bull market, bullish numbers from Alphabet. I think this is going to be, a preview of what we see with tech earnings next few weeks. Get the popcorn out. It's going to be bullish. We think tech stocks are up another 10 to 15% second half of the year.
Well, that's pretty interesting because the Mag 7 has been the place you needed to be if you wanted to see earnings growth, share price growth, or growth in general. I mean, how much further can it run?
I think we're only in year 3 of what's going to be a 6 to 7 year tech bull market. And I think betting against the Mag 7 would be like being in the right lane of a highway in a minivan going to 45 miles an hour. Where tech is in a Ferrari going 100 miles an hour in the left lane in that AI highway.
Are we going to see that same straight line upwards that we saw in the last 3 years, or is it going to be more measured in terms of growth?
I think we're in the fourth industrial revolution. And I think you're going to see tech stocks up significantly the next few years. I mean, this is an AI arms race. And that's why we're so bullish on tech.
And what's the risk to this base case of yours?
Tariffs is a risk, geopolitical, of course, political environment, demand. But there's always risk. But I think this is a golden age for tech.
Dan Ives, thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.